Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this they call it, the podcast?
Morning Good.
Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the air. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
I always wanted to do a podcast and then mess it up, like the audio goes bad or something, or the video, and then just be like, all right, let's try to remember exactly what we talked about.
Oh, just try to recreate. By the way,
do it
all
from
right,
the top.
Dude.
we'll start now.
Dude,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god, I did that when me and Ray were doing we did an ad read for this. We did like a 15-minute ad read,
And it fucked
and
up.
then I was like, we finished, we like nailed it, and then I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I forgot to record.
That would have sold so much kratom, dude.
It sucked, man. We had to do it over. Oh, it was
You're
brutal.
like, whatever, Blue Chew, who gives a shit?
Yeah. We're starting, guys. We're here with
We're
Christophe
recording?
Jean. Yes. Dylan Krasinski.
What's up?
Hey.
All right. Yeah.
I said what's up for
And,
Dylan, sorry.
Oh, I thought that was the intro.
Is that our intro?
It doesn't matter.
wanna run that
It
back,
doesn't-
buddy?
No, we're not running anything back. This is what we're
Here,
doing.
I'll do it. Well, I'm Christophe Jean, a host of the the Michael Good Morning Good podcast.
Yeah.
I'm joined by my co-host.
Well, I almost wanted somebody else to take over for the
Morning good.
tonsillitis.
Oh, you do have
Because my voice gets kind of deeper because it's like the only way to talk is like
You have to
deeper.
lower your register.
Yeah. Like I did Vinny's podcast and I literally was like, yeah, I was like, what if like a retarded guy? It just sounds so insane. But it's like, it's my third time fucking getting it. So I'm like, I got to get them cut out.
Yeah, you probably have to have. How do you know it's bacterial and not viral?
Because they told me that like you keep getting it. There's no way you just keep catching
Getting the
viruses.
same virus. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to stop sucking dirty cocks, dude.
Can somebody say something else besides sucking dicks? That's the
You
only
got to
way.
stop licking dirty guys' assholes.
There we go. Even that's a little
better.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to my brother. He's like, "What'd you get? What was sucking dicks?" I'm like,
Making out with homeless guys.
Yeah,
dude.
probably fucking tongue kissing homeless
You gotta
ladies.
stop
Yeah.
kissing homeless ladies.
Making out with a homeless guy might be worse than sucking a homeless guy's cock.
I think the cock is not as dirty as the mouth.
Yeah, at least it's
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
you know?
That sounds like a great way to get somebody to suck your dick on the first date. I think that was invented by guys. Like, actually, the mouth is all the bacteria. But then her defense would be like,
a
well,
dog's mouth is not as dirty as
then
a
you
guy's
let
mouth.
you let the dog lick your pussy. So I mean, it all
you
evens
gotta
out.
you gotta. Did you see that lady on Twitter who was getting fucked by dogs?
No.
I've seen a lot of ladies get fucked by a lot of dogs.
Oh my god!
Not
Really?
in person.
He
but
said like he knew this. So
I didn't
well.
see it.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Michael's
Yeah.
like, well, that's typically
you
my category on
Yeah,
Pornhub.
I'm kind of a schnauzer guy personally.
we're talking ladies
of a
fucking dogs.
fuck
Bit of a
my best.
Rottweiler, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they nip the neck, a little chain, like a chain collar.
What kind of dog we talking? What kind of lady we talking? I know
It
what
was
kind
just
of
this
position.
white girl from I want to say Florida, unfortunately,
Yeah.
which sucks, dude. It's
Yeah, I mean,
always-
it's a fair guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to say Florida, and they like arrested her because it's like you can't fuck a dog.
Yeah, it is illegal.
Yeah.
It is illegal
Yeah.
to have sex with an
And
animal.
they're like, "You're just mad because my dog fucks me better." Like she was like a total trashy white girl who was like, "Y'all just hating because I'm getting good dick from my dog. And y'all man can't fuck you with the shit." And you're like, yo, you fucking fucked a dog. My dogs love it, and it was of course it was a pit bull.
oh, of course, dude.
Yeah.
I love the thought of bringing the dog in as a witness. They're just like, all right, dude, take the stand.
He's like,
It was good.
and the dog's like pointing to where she fucking where she touched her.
Well, the one I saw that was amazing one time was
It was
somebody.
amazing.
No, not amazing. It was in
Crazy
a funny
It's
way.
a crazy.
I don't have to defend
It was
myself.
phenomenal.
I don't fuck animals, so I can openly talk about other people fucking animals
But
without.
if you jack off to people getting fucked by animals, I think that's pretty bad.
I don't jerk off to it. I know.
Okay,
I would
man.
Dude,
never.
you gotta
Yeah, yeah.
stop, man. You gotta stop
this
doing
is
that.
An intervention for your
It's not good,
bestiality
man.
habit.
We're 3 minutes in, and I'm like, I don't fuck animals. I don't fuck them. I
You're
do
the one
not.
who said it was awesome.
The video, I will explain why the video is awesome. My buddy
Yeah.
sent this video one time in a group chat.
Okay.
And by the way, I love how much he doesn't give a fuck because this group chat's just full of hot chicks and stuff. My buddy's
that
just
rules.
like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Here's a
dude,
video
you
of a girl.
can't vape
You're in a
here.
group chat with hot chicks?
Dude.
That's crazy.
Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
really?
I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
been in a group chat with
No.
anything but 7 angry young boys. They're all like, they're 14.
Yeah. I have like a lot of hot high school friends.
Yeah. That
Um,
rules.
No, it's great.
I don't have any.
Yeah, I'm
hot
in a group
friends
chat
high
with
school.
women, and I couch what I send. Like
Yeah,
I'll
I would
send it
never.
like it's me and my buddy, and then 2 other women, and I always I'll send shit to him and be like, "This is just for you.
Yeah, that's
this
a
is
side
just
note.
for the boys."
You got a side note.
Well, I think for me, because I also like started a lot of these groups when I was in a relationship, so I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like
Fair
there's no
enough,
part
yeah.
of me like trying to fuck these chicks. But he sends a video. It's this woman getting her dog licked or her pussy licked by a dog, and it is playing "Who Let the Dogs Out?" Who? And I will say, you overlay that with any atrocity, and it is you can do storming the beaches of Normandy with
Who
"Who
let the dogs out?
Dude, that's what they should do.
The lines at Auschwitz.
And the body was jumping.
Yippee-yi-yo.
That's what the army should do for recruitment. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
storming the beaches of Normandy with "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Dogs
I would
out.
sign up at 34 years old. I would
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
I'm about to become a soldier. Send me to Gaza, baby. Let's go.
Just fucking 0 dark 30. Black and or whatever. Green. What's it called? Night vision.
Green
Night vision
berets.
killing Osama.
Dude, every
Let the
time I
dogs
see like a war movie, I always think I'm like, I should do that.
That's what every other like American war movie is like that. I don't know. I've watched it. It is weird though. Like someone was telling me, even like the very clear anti-war ones, like Apocalypse Now, they still like say they rallied people to like join.
Oh, I'm
them.
sure.
I'm like, that's crazy.
I'm sure, dude.
Yeah.
You got like, have you seen Apocalypse Now?
No. It takes place in Nam, right?
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Nam, and like one of the guys like goes crazy and goes into the woods and like has like ears around his neck, and he like starts a cult, and it's like this psychotic,
Thank you for your
whatever.
service.
Yeah, and they're like,
sounds like a
I
Medal
love
of
America.
Medal of Honor.
Like, how is this the take?
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, it is fucking wild. Well, the funniest was, okay, the new Godzilla movie. I'm not going to ruin it.
Yeah,
No, please don't
spoil it.
Yeah.
Fucking, I will say this, one of the best movies I've seen in a while. So, but the whole sort of plot of it is, this guy was a kamikaze fighter who didn't kill himself, and his family's like disappointed in him.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a whole amount of shame. It's like, I can't believe you're so unmoral for not flying your plane into a fucking thing.
Crazy.
Into a boat at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, you are kind of a piece of shit, dude. If you promised.
Yeah. It is a moral.
I love it. That's crazy to me that at some point Americans were just like, hey, let's just use missiles instead of the planes.
Instead of the people.
That's
in them,
crazy,
yeah.
dude.
But the Japanese say, what do we get on the missile? And then like you don't have to kill yourself.
Yeah, a plane has to be more expensive than a missile.
Yeah.
There has to be some reason that it has to be like a last ditch effort.
Almost.
It can't
It's
be.
honor,
It
yeah.
can't be like, oh, the plan is to do that. It had to be like, well, we're definitely losing this one. We might as well go out with a bang.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way kamikaze is plan A.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, it is.
No
And that-
way.
that is the funniest
Yeah.
part because there's like a part of the movie where they're talking about defeating Godzilla. They're like, is this a suicide mission? They're like, no. He's like, oh, thank God. they're like, this isn't like last time. They're like,
He's like, dude, I hate suicide missions. If there's one kind of mission I really detest.
it's fly that straight in. Well, it is funny too because like, in theory, it is a moral thing to do to sacrifice yourself. Like it's your moral compass is off, but it is noble. Like what you're doing is terrible. Like the 9/11 terrorists, it is a brave
Yeah, it's objectively brave.
It's a
hot take, dude.
Yeah,
Hot take.
I think Bill Maher was like the first one to say that. He's like, they're not cowards.
No,
He's like,
yeah.
That's incredibly terrifying, actually.
I mean, what's scarier than flying a plane into a building? That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, and it is like when
I'd want to land it. Yeah.
Well, it's all the virgins that they get then after.
That's true.
you
Like
know?
there is they're totally brainwashed. At least the Japanese guys were just like, dude, I just love Japan.
yeah.
I just fucking love Japan so much.
yeah.
Did you ever see? Did you see the video of the? It's like ISIS fighters deciding who's going to be the suicide bomber.
Yeah.
And then
Is
they
it Duck
pick-
Duck Goose.
Yeah,
What-
yeah, dude.
musical chairs?
Rock paper scissors bomb.
yeah.
Dude, and the guy wins, and everybody's cheering, and you could see in the guy's eyes, he's like,
yeah.
"Fuck."
All right, guys.
Okay. And they're like hugging him. They're like, my brother.
He's like, Abdul, I know you wanted it. I'll give it up for you, Abdul. I love you, man. You're like my best friend at ISIS. If you want to do, we could switch.
Do you think they use like Google Calendar and stuff to organize meetings? Thursday does not work.
Oh, sorry, I have different jihad that day. I have to go to the mosque.
But
What do they do at ISIS all day? It's probably kind of boring most of the time.
You
Yeah.
think they're like sitting around playing ping pong?
Yeah.
Like U.S. soldiers. They're just like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah. It is
playing
crazy
pool.
to see the kind of shit U.S. soldiers get up to.
Oh,
They're
it's
just
wild.
like in the in the base,
Barracks.
in the barracks. Just
That's what it's called, right? A barrack?
Yeah, barracks. They're just nut tapping each other, playing fucking Xbox, and you're like, I guess we're at war.
Yeah.
Time to go.
You're like, I guess there's a war on terror. I don't really.
Yeah, and it used to be heroin. They used to be doing heroin out in
Yeah, and like smoking weed out of a shotgun and stuff.
that video is so cool.
That's so cool.
It's so funny when you see a horrible time period and you're like, oh man, if only I could be there.
I mean, it is objectively badass.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's a. I think it's in Full Metal Jacket. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen like the beginning of it.
The first half's really great, but there's a guy who's like the machine gunner, and he's like the
Yeah.
coolest guy ever. He's
Yeah.
just like a psycho who like will kill anyone, and he's the machine gunner, and he has like what is it called, a bandolier, like just
The bullets.
Yeah, like the
Oh,
bullet
dude, that looks
strap.
so
I'm like,
cool.
dude, that is badass as hell. And
Yeah.
he's supposed to just be like a gung ho like brainwashed psycho,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
kind of his character, but you're like, dude, cool bandolier.
Yeah.
What's the one where the guy kills the drill sergeant?
That's Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
Sergeant,
saw it.
Sergeant Pyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's great. He's so good. He was not fat enough for it. He had to gain like 80 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like a
'cause he's
slob.
like-
He's
that's-
like a fat slob is like his character when he comes in. He's like a big fat pussy.
Yeah.
Is he the one they beat with the bars of soap?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I love that scene.
It's so good. He plays the biggest, most pathetic fat pussy. And then his character goes through this like total demented change. Like he's great. He's like
I've seen the looks on his face when he's like,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Is that he's hiding candy bars? Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
hiding food, I think. Yeah, no, he's like a real fat piece of shit. And he like can't get over a wall because his like titties are too big. Like he has to climb the wall, and they're all like, you're dragging us down, fucking Sergeant Pyle. We hate you so fucking much. We fucking hate you so much. And then they beat the shit out of him, and then he just kills the drill sergeant in the shower.
Jesus.
It's so good. Yeah, that's
It's a
one of-
dark sequel to Heavyweights.
Yeah.
This got real bad.
Yeah, dude, that's what happens if you were fat. If you were fat in the 60s, that's what happened.
Yeah.
you died in
You killed
Vietnam.
a drill sergeant and yourself.
Yeah, we used to do the atomic sit up from. You ever do that? The atomic sit up from heavyweights.
Yeah.
No, what is that?
So it is you blindfold somebody. You tell them it's impossible to do to sit up blindfolded, and then what you do is you're mooning. So and then if you're really good, you fart right in their face. You time it perfectly.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Those are really fun pranks.
That's
But
a good, nice homoerotic teen
yeah.
boy
Then you
prank.
call them gay. Everybody knows
Yeah.
it's a formula that always works. You do
Some-
something gay to somebody,
yeah.
you call them gay.
Some pedophiles got binoculars, just jacking off. They're fucking eating each other's ass with blindfolds. Sexiest thing
I
I've
think
ever
you're
seen
putting
in my-
things in my mouth. Nobody puts that
in your mouth.
yeah, in my ass. Yeah, there was no tongues.
Putting words in my ass.
Yeah. We all know how Michael likes a dirty dick. So.
Yeah, he's got tonsillitis, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, we saw Godzilla in 40X, which I had no idea was the most insane
What
movie
is
watched.
40X?
Dude, I thought it was gonna be like the chairs were gonna vibrate a little bit.
Yeah.
Just water splashes at you.
Yes, dude, literally, it's fucking insane.
Wait, does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
so
we're
funny.
sitting there, and there's a trailer for a Jason Statham movie, and then all of a sudden the chairs are rocking like crazy.
I want to go to this.
Dude, it's like a full on like
Where did you see it?
just like a Regal, dude. It was fucking
In
insane.
like Union Square?
Like the Times Square one.
I gotta check
Damn.
that
And
out.
I don't know, like it was so intense. Like it was like, have you ridden the Back to the Future ride or like the Simpsons ride?
Yeah.
It's like that intense. Or Spider-Man, where it's
Yeah,
like literally
yeah,
going
yeah.
like this.
God damn.
Yeah, and then what happens?
rules.
And everybody's spilling. The first time it happens, nobody in the theater knew what it was going to happen. So like, you see the picture of the guy in the chair, like, and it's like 40X. We're like, all right, I doubt you're actually going to fall out of your chair. I'm like, no, you could have fallen out of your chair.
You got a seatbelt for it and shit?
Yeah. And then the beginning is just trailers. So it's the trailers for a Jason Statham
so
movie.
funny.
Yeah, and we're moving. Like Jason
God
Statham's
damn.
punching a guy, and the chairs are shaking back and forth. We're spilling. We snuck booze in, and we're spilling
That
it all
sounds
over the
awesome.
fucking place. And then, it was also like, and then the Godzilla movie starts, and they're spraying water at you.
Yeah.
Gas is. We were joking about how you go see Schindler's List. They're spraying the gas.
Yeah, you like get knocked out from the Zyklon B they pump in. Dude,
Yeah.
that'd be wild.
Feel the heat. Fucking warm.
They make you take off your shoes and jewelry and shit. You get a temporary tattoo. The 40X Schindler's List experience. That's so funny.
But the crazy part is some guy fell. We heard some guys snoring in the movie. I'm like, they're literally shaking your chair
Jeez.
and pouring water on you. How the fuck did you fall asleep?
Yeah, it's like a rocking chair to him.
Yeah, it was
Gets
insane.
lulled
Right
into this
out.
nice sleep for the Godzilla.
Yeah. I didn't understand that. And dude, there's literally a part. The point of view totally changes. So it's like every point of view, it's moving. So at first we're like, okay, what am I right now? Because like you go on like a 3D ride or something like that.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys aren't supposed to be here, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
the
yeah.
intruder.
Yeah.
But this is confusing because there's a dead body being dragged, and then the chair's moving. Like, am I the dead body in this? Like, and there's time periods where you're kind of Godzilla because you're shaking with his footsteps.
I would
That's
love to be
cool.
Godzilla, dude.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Stomping Japanese people, breathing lasers.
Specifically them.
Avoiding all American tourists and stomping specifically the Japanese.
Well, that is the
Just racist Godzilla.
that is the craziest part of it. Is like you realize that movie came out. The original came out in like 1954. So that'd be like if after 9/11, 10 years later, they're like, what if somebody who worked in the World Trade Center got superpowers from
Yeah.
being like hit? It's like that was like a huge tragedy for them. And it was crazy that like 10 years later, they're like, this would be sweet if we made like a monster come out of this.
Oh, you're talking about the Fat Boy and Little Man or whatever, Little Boy.
Yeah,
Fat-
because that's like what woke
Okay, yeah,
Godzilla.
yeah, the nuclear, yeah. Okay.
I thought it was the opposite. I didn't understand this. I thought Godzilla got what's it called? Like
Godzilla's older than that.
no, 54.
I thought there was a Godzilla from like
50.
the 30s.
I think that's King Kong.
Oh, I might
Yeah,
be mixing
yeah,
it up
Kong.
with King Kong. You're probably right, dude. I do want to kind of.
Speaking of, I don't know why. You know what they need to do? The next King Kong, show his huge dick.
Yeah.
Just like, I need a King Kong sized penis.
King Dong, dude.
It'd be funny if he was
King Dong.
circumcised.
Yeah,
Yeah, but weird if he's circumcised. You're like, I don't know how they.
in the wilderness. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The other
He
apes
has a little
do it.
yarmulke on. Oh, King Kong is Jewish.
I never thought of that. Yeah,
Okay.
He's chosen people.
yeah. It just curls.
Chosen people. Yeah. Do you do a fucking bar mitzvah for King Kong? That'd be the heaviest chair ever. King Kong, I love that Peter Jackson one.
Dude, that was sick.
That
Dude,
one was great.
Yeah, that was good.
That'd be a good one to see in 40X.
Oh, yeah.
You're just on top of the fucking Empire State Building,
Yeah.
Rocking.
holding a little white girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. The pole vaulting, so like that part was sick. Where the what do you call them? I don't want to. I know the word's not savages. The
The natives.
the natives.
The indigenous
Yeah,
population.
yeah.
The savages. I mean, they kind of, that's how they're presented in that movie.
Right.
They're like
right.
eating bugs and they have paint on their face and they're like,
Yeah.
booga chaka, booga, booga.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, Jesus.
That's not how I would. But to be fair, they
Yeah,
make them
I would have
racially
them- I
ambiguous,
would have
so it's
them-
not a real
Hey,
race
that's
of
nice.
people.
Yeah, that's nice. A little
Yeah, they're
racial
not a real
ambiguity.
person, but I think we know what they're going
Yeah.
You're not like, who are, I've never seen people. It's not like Avatar, where even
this-
Avatar is clearly.
Is this Ohio? What's happening?
Where are they from?
Yeah.
What are they, Bolivian? Yeah.
But that part's so sick because there's catapulting into the ship. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That
is-
shit's so sick. You ever see those people, the Senegalese, not Senegalese, what are they? Sentinel Islands?
Oh, yeah, where you're not allowed to go.
Yeah.
And the one dude went. And
Tried to
then just
convert
got
them to
murdered.
Christianity, and they just
Yeah.
fucking
That was
instantly.
recent.
Yeah.
That's like recent,
They
too. That's like 10
insta-killed
years
him.
ago.
It's
Yeah.
so funny, dude.
Oh, my
He's like,
God.
I'm bringing Christ here. And he
Dude.
just gets speared in the fucking head.
He's like, bro,
It
wait
is-
till they get a load of Veggie Tales.
They're
Okay,
gonna
so
love this.
okay, so you see the cucumber. He's talking about, he's Moses in this one.
Like it's so funny to go like they don't speak the language of me, but somehow I'm gonna teach them.
I'm going to convince them about Christ. Like,
yeah,
it's,
about a
like, so
baby who
stupid.
walks on water. Like it's so fucking
It's
insane.
also just like go to fucking there's a million places that will not cut your head off that don't have Christ yet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Go to fucking most of India.
Yeah.
Just go to Mumbai or whatever, and it's probably not a huge deal.
Dude, can you
Like,
imagine
oh.
a Christian converter just in India, just like, hello?
Hey,
Yeah,
I mean, they
yeah,
all
yeah.
speak English.
Yeah.
It'd be a much easier sell than like these guys who have historically killed everyone who's even come close.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's also a hard sell because their gods are cool as fuck. Like they're like forearms.
What, Hindu gods?
Yeah, Vishnu, dude, he's fucking sick.
Yeah, he's pretty
Wait,
cool.
your god is part man? Oh,
Yeah.
my
man,
God.
That's lame.
Gay.
This
Gay.
guy's blue. He's like having sex with women.
He's got multiple arms, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're like the god of death and destruction. What's that one? Fuck. Kira? I don't remember.
Is that what the "I've become death, destroyer of worlds" came from?
Maybe. No, that's from the
No,
Bhagavad Gita.
that's Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Well, I know
It's
that.
from the Bhagavad Gita, which is
Oh, you threw the accent. You really pronounced that correctly. I don't know but it sounded really.
Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, that's like an ancient Hindu text where some warrior talks to some god. I forget the name of the god. I did read it.
Yeah.
I read
Damn.
part of it once.
I feel underprepared for this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
we
you
just
gotta
got
have-
Yeah, you had a little bit of
text.
research.
real
yeah.
deep.
That's like the
dude.
most famous one. Also, Oppenheimer. Do you guys know Cormac McCarthy?
Yeah, The Road.
The Road,
right?
yeah. But they were talking to him because he loves science. He's like a real dork. and
Nerd.
He loves science. He's dead now.
Good
Yeah.
nerd.
Rest in peace, nerd. But they were talking to him about Oppenheimer, and they were like, "Dude, isn't that crazy? That quote he had about the thing." And then Cormac was like, "I think you had that one prepped."
Yeah, dude,
I was like,
that's hilarious.
so funny.
And the Mary's like, "I've become death." No, I've become death.
I am
Just-
become dead. He has a flashlight under his neck. Oh, yeah, no, what a goober. That is, I love that. You seen Oppenheimer?
No, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
dude, I mean, it's the
That would be cool in
it's
4D.
history.
Well, Godzilla is the
That would be real cool. in
It's
4D.
actual-
Your just face melts. You're
yeah,
like, I'm
whoa,
dead.
dude, you get microwaves to your brain.
Yeah, the movie
Godzilla
ends.
is the sequel to Oppenheimer. Like in
That's true.
theory,
It is the
Oh, yeah.
tonal trilogy. Yeah,
yeah.
dude. There's the scene with Harry S. Truman.
Yeah.
Because like,
Oh, I love this part,
I
too.
love that part of the movie because Oppenheimer, he feels really guilty about making the bomb, and then he goes to Harry Truman. He goes, "I have blood in my hands. Like I feel so bad." And Harry Truman's like, "Dude, what? I fucking launched it."
Yeah.
He goes,
Don't try to take credit for this.
Yeah, he goes, literally, he goes,
This is my kill.
Yeah, literally, he was like, "They're gonna blame the person who launched it, not the person who built it." You dumb
Oh,
fuck.
my
And he
God.
goes, "Get this." What is he? He's like, "Get
Crybaby.
this-
He
Get
calls him
this
cry-
crybaby out of here.
That's what he says.
Get this fucking pussy out of my office."
Who plays Harry Truman?
Gary Oldman.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
Dude, what a fucking king. Gary Oldman's like probably my favorite actor.
One of the greatest of all time for sure.
He's amazing.
He's
Yeah.
goated.
Yeah, he can play good. He can play evil.
Yeah.
I
He can
watched
play
a
a Jamaican
submarine
guy who
movie
says
with
the
him.
N-word.
So good. I
And-
love True Lies.
Yeah. Have you seen
Or
that
True
one?
Romance.
No, he
True
plays-
Romance.
Dude, he has
plays
like
Jamaican?
dreadlock. He's like a white guy. I don't think he's Jamaican. He's a white guy with dreads who just says the N-word.
Yeah. He's just like a thugged out like
Oh
white.
man, where are we gonna get this bomb?
Hey man, my name Arias Truman.
I'm the one who launched the bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he's sick as hell. That movie's awesome, True Romance. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
There was a really weird part of that movie where like the guy has like sort of a girlfriend kind of thing going on, and then
Yeah.
the dad makes out with the girlfriend one part, and I was like, is there more to this? And there's no more to it. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
It's like
great.
she's like being molested by her father, right? Is that the? I haven't seen.
No,
it in a
maybe
long
not.
time.
No. It was
anymore.
like it's her boyfriend's dad who just starts making out with her. She's like, we can't do it. But then they just go back to the rest of the movie. I was like, that was fucking weird.
I gotta watch it again. I
Dude.
don't remember
In my
that
mind,
part.
I was watching it with
That's wild.
I was
hot
watching it
as
with my
hell.
girlfriend's
so hot.
at the time uncle, and I was like,
You
we
looked
should do
at- you
that.
looked at-
And you're like, the fucking uncle picked this movie. This is so weird.
No, but in my mind, I was like, I see where this is going in the movie. He goes, no, that's irrelevant to the plot. I was like, oh, I thought maybe they were like, this
Yeah.
whole thing was a setup or
Yeah.
something.
Oh,
And
dude.
Tarantino wrote it,
yeah.
so he's a
Really?
little freak, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I love when they put stuff in that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
like that.
Did you watch season 1, Love Is Blind? Do you remember this?
No.
I think
No.
about this once a month.
Okay.
Where season 1, Love Is Blind, they're all like, matching up, all this stuff. Like episode 3, all the dudes are sitting around in like the common area, and the one guy goes, well, like, I mean, we've all been with women before. Is anyone here a virgin? And this one dude goes, I'm a virgin. And they're like, nice. They never show that guy again.
He's off the show.
They literally show him once. They show him one time where he admits he's a virgin. Never again.
Behind the
That
scenes, they're
sucks.
just taking him out of the studio lot.
Dude, about
Shoot
once.
him in the
Back of the
shed.
head.
They're like, you're done.
We're going to do an eye test for this. Look at, what's the top row say? A, B, C? Okay.
Dude, once a month I'll Google, like, where's the virgin from Love Is Blind?
It's so funny. He
Let's
probably
find
didn't
him.
know that. Then he watches it on Netflix, and he's like,
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's all he's featured in.
he's like, I got pussy at the end of the day. I cut out the part where I get pussy.
I got married, dude. Why did you cut that part out?
His wife didn't know you were a virgin.
Dude.
Fucking ew.
The I don't have to tie everything down to Godzilla because I have so many ideas on it.
Yeah, the
First off-
Godzilla episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Godzilla. That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
It's actually stands for gorilla whale in Japanese.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
I did that before the podcast. I was like, God, I hope we have stuff to talk about.
It's
If
a
not, I
giant-
have to
it's a
throw this
giant
back.
lizard.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with gorillas or whales.
Well, that's the thing I don't really get either because it got awakened. Apparently, so I thought it was like radioactive from the bombs, and
And
that's
it grew.
But that's not what it is.
No.
Apparently, he's a prehistoric dinosaur who lived, but the bombs woke him up. But I don't know where he was hiding, like
He was
under
sleeping.
the water.
Sleeping.
What lizards are in the bottom of the ocean? It's not like a lizard thing.
Well, it could be like a dinosaur that like ended up on the bottom of the ocean from Pangea or something.
Okay, I
It
just
was
wish somebody
once
would explain
land.
the rest of this to me a little bit.
I mean, you ever seen like rivers? Like you see like a creek, and you're like, this used to be like water. You know, I mean, if you look at like
Yeah.
New York, it used to be glaciers and stuff. It used to be like way taller and glaciers.
That's a good point. And then like iguanas, like you go to like Key West, there's iguanas everywhere. So maybe like it looks kind of like an iguana that maybe like
I would think, I would think it was just like some kind of terrestrial thing that ended up on the bottom of the ocean. Like if you look at the bottom of the ocean now, there's probably like dinosaur bones and shit.
Damn.
I don't know enough about geology, but
I think it's fire breathing does come from the nuclear bomb though.
that makes sense.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
That adds up.
Yeah. The science is there. And the only way I didn't know this, but the only way to kill it is Freon, which is what my friends used to huff. You know what Freon is?
They huffed Freon?
Freon?
Dude.
That's for air conditioners.
Oh, my God.
No.
Your parents
also
come home,
for
they're like, why the
14-year-olds."
fuck isn't the AC working? Dude, this is Florida.
That's what would fucking happen. So like, it was so funny too, because I was like,
so stupid.
no, it's insane. I was like the mom of my friend group. So like, my friends would do certain drugs without telling me.
Freon is crazy.
Jesus.
Dude, this is how crazy it was.
so stupid.
So how,
Lord.
how you do it is you take a stick and you stab a certain area of the air conditioning vent, and then
The
you
valve,
the valve, and you just huff it. And
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, and there would always be somebody's mom complaining. They're like, "Why don't we have air conditioning this week?" And then their son's like,
Son's dead in the room. It's just Freon around his lips.
Yeah.
They're like, ah, fuck.
Dude, one of my friends had to go to the hospital. He fell back and like hit his head. This is
That's
What a
probably the
retard, dude.
probably the
He-
best
he
thing that could happen.
Destroyed his brain. Like that's so stupid.
Yeah, what are those guys
Well, now
doing
he has superpowers. So who's a fucking idiot now? He breathes fire.
He has
He's
Down syndrome.
Godzilla now, actually.
Dude, that's like all that huffing stuff. Like
It's bad.
they had
Bad
the
news.
computer cleaner was a big thing for a while.
Yeah, one of my friends pissed his pants on that.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's the least of his concerns.
Yeah.
You ever see those? Like you ever see like what's it called? The addiction show on like
Yeah.
on A&E.
Oh,
Intervention.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the True Life? I'm addicted.
Oh,
I'm an
those are so
alcoholic.
great.
I'm addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
Those were.
I love those.
Oh my God. You can go deep and like find them now. And
Yeah.
it's so, you're like, oh my God, how exploitative was this?
No,
and it
it's
is
so bad.
so good, dude.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
intervention. There's one for people who do duster and huff whatever, like computer cleaners. And there's this chick, and it's like, Angela has been addicted to a duster for the last 3 years. And they're like, Angela, what is it? What's it like when you do duster? And then she like huffs the duster, and she's like,
I'm walking on sunshine.
she goes,
I'm walking on sunshine.
I've always thought it's got to be.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was like the original meme.
yeah.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah, I've seen so many edits of it. It's like,
That was the hardest DJ drop of 2003.
I'm walking on sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine.
I've always thought it's got to be so fun. Like, there's certain drugs that when you're getting an intervention on, like Coke is different because you're probably all serious and stuff. But like,
yeah, you probably can. Yeah.
but I just think about me being drunk. I've always said this before. I've always thought of like seeing my family leave me, but I'm wasted and just giggling. 'Cause like, the idea, like, that's the little one. You guys gonna go get ice cream?
Yeah.
Bring me back something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's like that's one of my favorite Louis bits about like how being a romantic drunk.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
showing up to your daughter's play, like you go, baby.
Yeah.
That's my little girl.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be sick. Being a drunk would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just in a bathrobe with like fucking big stains. and,
Oh,
like, you
yeah.
waddle around the house.
That's the life.
I saw
Yeah.
a guy on like Intervention or True Life or something, and he was doing like 3/5 of vodka straight a day.
Damn.
And he didn't seem like fucked up because he just
Wait.
has, like, the most-
It's called a
3/5.
functional
Oh my
drunk.
god, that's
like a fifth of like a jug,
Three.
like a jug of vodka. He was doing
God
like
damn.
multiple of those a day.
Jesus Christ.
And then he tried to stop and like had to go to the hospital because he had such bad withdrawals that he needed to be like.
They'll give you
hospitalized.
benzos for that,
Yeah,
then,
you
which
need
is
to
such a
be-
funny like, and then you get
He had
addicted
to
to
cure
benzos.
his Xanax.
Yeah, dude.
Well, benzos you can die if you have a bad problem with.
When you come off of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember we had someone on a podcast and he was talking about how he knew he had a problem because he used to get fucked up, and then if he was super hungover, he would just go to the hospital and he would
God.
get like
Like an
Xanax
IV.
or
Oh.
benzos, and he'd be like, I'm like withdrawing, I need like something, and then he would go out and drink again. He's like, yeah, dude, it wakes you
Yeah.
up, makes you feel great,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
like
you're like,
liquid IV.
I'm ready to booze it up again.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man. That's a fucking benzo. I worked at a weed store. I worked at like a dispensary.
Yeah.
And there was a lady who was such a problem. Like she was such a shithead. She was like the meanest, craziest lady.
Yeah.
And she'd start crying and like yell at you. And then one day she was like, "I'm sorry, I can't. I'm on Xanax withdrawal. And I don't know what the fuck is. I'm so scared." Like she was like just losing her mind.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
actively losing her mind. And she was trying to use weed to like wean off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this isn't gonna. You need like
not.
You need a Xanny.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't gonna help.
You know what you need? More pills.
You literally
Yeah.
you need more pills. And she was just like, I don't even know. And then she'd be like, "Fuck you!" And you're like, whoa.
Yeah. Because
Don't fucking touch me. And you're like, holy shit, dude.
Because imagine
It was
having
a
like
problem.
years of anxiety just diminished, and then it all comes back. It's all piling,
built up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like there's
literally.
a pot of your anxiety that's just filling to the top.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
just putting
yeah.
it off.
I
and
mean,
then-
that's like booze. Every other time I get drunk, I wake up like,
dude. Yeah.
That's the worst, man. That is the worst part of my hangovers now.
Is
I'm like,
being-
oh my god, what did I
do?
happened?
What
What
did
did
I
I
say?
do? What,
Yeah.
what did I say? I'm just like thinking.
I'm always so
like,
scared about what
do
I
people
said.
hate me now? It's the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, I'm so scared about what I say. Like every other time if I get like shit faced, I'm like, oh god. And then also Luke, it was funny. I would get drunk with Luke,
Oh yeah.
and Luke has like way more of a tolerance than I do.
yeah.
But we'd go,
Oh, yeah.
we'd go drink for drink. I'd have like 9 or 10 fucking draft beers. He'd be like buzzed,
Yeah.
and I'm like blacked out. And he'd be like, "Dude, you were so retarded last night. You were like, no, but I'm like, you remember everything. You're like a sober guy.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Like you're like
Yeah.
recounting because you had. Yeah, I was like,
Oh my
so,
God,
made me
dude.
so upset. He's like, you were like, oh, we're gonna be best friends. And I was like, what did I fucking do? I was just being nice, but like being absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I'm a great drunk. I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm a very nice person when I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm the same.
But I'm like cringy, like
Oh, yeah,
come
yeah,
here,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
You know, you're like grabbing fucking the bouncer and like going giving him a kiss.
Yeah, dude, I'm the same. It's over the top. I wake up with dudes' numbers. It's like,
Oh, dude. It's one of the I've done that.
dude, one guy.
That guy was awesome. Yeah.
We're starting a business.
Dude, I got one. It was like Thomas, Kansas, in parentheses, like Walker or something. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude.
And the text is like, hell yeah, brother. We went after it last night. Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, you and me, fucking, we're gonna play. We're playing pool tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck, yeah.
Can't wait to come on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
I was making promises that are insane. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you're yeah, just like you work in landscape, you'd be great. Just like some random guy just get excited
Yeah,
about.
dude, you're asking plumbers on the podcast.
Yeah.
One time in Detroit, it was Cleveland. I did the Cleveland Comedy Festival, and I went out with a buddy of mine who lives there, and his like very gay friend who worked at the best steakhouse in the city.
Yeah.
And we're all having fun that night. We're getting drunk, and at one point, I'm like, this dude's definitely hitting on me, and he was
Yeah.
like, give me your number. You're flying out tomorrow night. We'll go get lunch. I'll bring you to the steakhouse.
That'd
blah
be
blah
awesome,
blah.
dude.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, great, dude. I took his number. I'm like wasted. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Dude, I left that night. I texted him the next day. I was like, hey, we getting lunch? Dude, he ghosted me.
What a piece of
He
shit.
never responded.
Dude,
He's
he's
like,
like,
he
I
found
can't
your-
believe I asked that fucking straight guy to lunch.
Yeah.
He's regretting it. He's like, oh, fuck, dude, that fucking bro-y ass guy thinks I'm gonna buy him a steak.
I wanted to see his dick last night. Today,
I would have fucked you, buddy. I would have fucked you for filet mignon.
dude, a nice porterhouse, you know? Oh, yeah.
It's so funny, like, you know, you're a kid, you're like, I'd suck a dick for like $100,000. Like, dude, that, dude.
Yeah, it's like, nah, I'd touch your dick for a fucking steak dinner.
Dude, I'd fucking fondle a guy's balls for a fucking 3-course.
I'll just
fucking-
put my hand right there,
Michelin
look
star
away.
steakhouse, dude.
Yeah,
Absolutely, dude.
why
I'm
not,
like, I'll
dude?
get the bread pudding and a little
The bread pudding.
the whiskey bread pudding.
Oh,
and
well, if they
a
get-
scoop of ice.
It's all about the
cream.
sides, you
Oh,
know?
Yeah, and then you
Oh,
get an
yeah.
Irish coffee on that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, and I think things
Cream
like
spinach.
Oh, dude.
right in my ass.
Little cream spinach,
Cream
little
in
mashed
my ass.
potatoes,
Oh, my
dude.
goodness.
Basically
Gimme.
just butter. You know?
Butter.
They do, that's why the mashed potatoes are so good at steakhouses.
steakhouses are
They do
butter.
1 for 1 with butter and potato.
Oh.
That's why
That's
they're so
horrendous.
good.
That's why it
So
fucking just knocks
bad.
you
a
out.
lot of these
Yeah.
they do like
yeah, you're dead after
2
that.
sticks
Yeah.
of like a pound of butter and a pound of potatoes.
Because every steakhouse too,
And
they always
cream.
come on like a hot plate with
Perfect.
butter surrounding it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're doing that with butter.
Yeah.
And then they'll add like a butter sauce.
Yeah,
on
you're like,
top.
what?
You're like, I could see
Bernaise.
the clarified butter on top. You're
Yeah.
like, well, give me 2 scoops of that.
So fucking good.
Oh,
Dude, well,
so good.
I love a steakhouse.
Well,
It's my
and-
favorite place to eat.
It really is. The
Favorite place.
ambiance is nice.
Have you been
Yeah.
to one in the financial district, Harry's?
No, I haven't.
that's good.
I gotta go
It's-
there.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I'll take my girlfriend there once a year or something like that. It's like insane, but like it's so good, and it's
Yeah.
like this. It's like a dark basement in the financial district, and it's like open till like 1 a.m. There's nothing
love
better than
that.
getting like a 10:30 steakhouse res.
Oh yeah.
You already get a little drunk
Yeah,
before, and you walk
yeah.
in, you're like, I'll get the poor house.
The best one I've been to, Hawksmoor in the
that
city.
here?
It's great.
I gotta check.
It's kind
that
of
out.
like I think like East or West Village.
Okay.
West
I
Village,
think,
maybe.
dude, there's a comic
Really
friend of
good.
mine from Jacksonville who moved here recently who like works at a steakhouse. He's like, I'll hook it up if you come by. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
Yeah.
It's so funny too because I worked in a fondue restaurant. I couldn't even get food there, and then somehow people are working at steakhouse. Like, dude, I'll give my friends free steaks.
Yeah. Well, they're probably the kind of thing where if you order a normal thing and they're like, oh, here's a extra side and
Oh,
a dessert
yeah.
and like a drink on the house. Like, you're not gonna get like a comped meal, but like you'll get some little extras.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, I worked at a sandwich shop, got half off sandwiches. Wouldn't even get a full free sandwich. It's
That
insane.
sucks, dude.
It's fucking insane.
I've never worked at a restaurant.
You're paying $6 for a Subway foot long. You're
Yeah, like what
what
the fuck?
What
Shit.
is this, dude?
It
They're like, it's
sucks.
$5, but only for employees. Like that's basically what it is.
That's gay.
But what was it, dude? I last night I went on a date and the guy comes up. We order like 2 rounds of drinks, and the guy goes, "Don't even worry about it." I'm
Whoa.
like, "What?" He goes,
Whoa.
"Yeah, man. I don't know." He's like, "I wasn't. Nobody's really paying attention. You guys kind of just walk out of here." I was like, "Are you fucking
Whoa,
serious?"
That's wild.
Did you leave him a tip?
I was like, "Dude, let me give you like, I don't have any cash. Let me get 1 drink, and I'll tip you heavily. Please let me tip you." He's like,
Yeah.
"Nah, brother. Take it easy." Have a
Oh
good night."
wow! What a
Yeah.
saint! What
Yeah, yeah.
bar
What
was
was
this? I
this?
need
What-
to go.
Dude, it's just some random. I think it was called Treadwell or something like that.
Okay.
How did the guy you're on a date with react to?
Does he know you? Dude, I went to I was gonna say I had something. Nah, I forget what it was. Oh, I went. Oh, this comic. He was like quitting his restaurant job.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Just come by."
I'm just giving out free food.
Dude, he just like handed, just threw shit at us. I was like, "This is crazy.
that.
This is
Yeah.
insane."
That's fucking awesome.
It was like this Williamsburg like fancy pasta restaurant. And it was like this like little like cute little thing.
great.
And there was like we went there early. We went there for like 4:30, 5 o'clock. There was no one in there. And it felt like I was in like The Sopranos.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like at an empty pasta restaurant just getting fed. Like,
Hey, so no fucking ziti?
so what now? No fucking baked ziti?
Well, that
Hey!
Hey!
So funny when they go, "Whoa, Anthony Jr., shut the fuck up."
Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Yeah,
that,
dude.
that also happens at restaurants because, like, what happens is, like, most jobs, people are like, okay, I want a recommendation. Most restaurant jobs end with somebody being like, fuck you, you piece of shit manager. Because 90, okay, I believe in what I'm saying here. 90% of people who run a restaurant are pieces of
Psychos,
shit.
yeah. If you've been in that industry that long and you don't do anything else with your life, you're like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Doesn't apply to you, Blake, my old boss, but he's a good guy. But they're like the amount of stories I've heard and just working and shit, you're like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Dude, if you're managing like a chain restaurant,
yeah.
you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you're a con. You're like a felon.
Yeah.
If you're like, yeah, dude, I worked my way up to manager
Yeah,
at this
for-
Chili's. and
For
you're
them, though, it's like, hey, this
It's
is
a
a
huge
fucking
deal.
top of the ladder.
They're making
you
like
know?
$18 an hour in Kissimmee, Florida. They're absolutely crushing.
Killing it.
Absolutely
Yeah.
crushing.
There was a guy, I
All
remember,
the benefits.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Free
Probably good.
McDonald's and anytime you want, dude. Free fries for your
Dude,
friends.
I wish that was like a viable option in life, was just to have a fucking normal job.
Yeah. I mean, it very much is.
You
It's
know.
not though, dude. Like to live here, I guess maybe you'd have to have roommates, but like to have a family.
Oh,
You couldn't
yeah,
just
yeah,
manage an Applebee's here and have a family.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no,
You have to live in like fucking
Long Island.
Ozone Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is always the
Bronx.
crazy part to me. It's like there's a lot of people that like they've lived here for so long, but I'm like, dude, if you're a CVS employee here, you could be a CVS employee in Orlando, Florida, and live a way better life.
Yeah, much better life.
But the moving might be a thing. I don't know.
That weed dispensary job was like the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Not ever, or had ever had. And I made $15 an hour plus $100 in tips a week.
Damn.
And I was like saving tons of money.
That's great.
Because my rent was $400
Florida,
and
that's
I
nuts,
didn't have
man.
any bills
God
other
damn.
than food and rent.
Dude, that is great to work that now. I've noticed all the fast food workers, all like the minimum wage kind of workers that live in New York, they all work like Union Square, FiDi. They all live in the Bronx.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
an
Yeah,
hour
yeah.
and a half commute to like
crazy.
work at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Blows.
They take the fucking 4 for 12 hours a day. And you're like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, and then working at a McDonald's in the city. Some of them have security guards. You seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I tried to do a joke about that. It did not ever work, but you guys are gonna say it sucks. But I was like, dude, that's like the greatest job ever. It's like he's just watching for the Hamburglar.
Yeah, that's great,
That's
dude.
the whole joke. I was like,
That's funny.
you're just like, I'm just looking out for the Hamburglar.
There's people beating the shit out of each other. He's like, this isn't the real.
All right,
This is
well,
not
yeah,
real.
that homeless guy can jack off there, but
Yeah.
I'm just watching for the
That's not what I'm getting paid
Hamburglar.
for.
Yeah, there's a guy rubbing shit in the bathroom on the walls, but we're good.
I remember like being briefly pissed that they were like, we don't let anyone use the bathroom in an East Village McDonald's,
Oh, yeah,
the one
yeah.
by 6th Street.
Yes.
Or 7th Street.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? This makes perfect sense. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm mad about. Of course they don't let anyone in the bathroom.
Makes sense.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on in that bathroom?
There's
like
terrible
like
things.
devil
shit.
sacrifice.
There's fucking
in there.
babies being born.
There's just there's just
There-
fetuses.
There's drugs, babies, and
Yeah.
fecal matter.
Some
That's really
14-year-old
it.
from the Bronx is just sweeping up fetuses into a tray.
Just placenta. What do we do with this?
He's like, man, fuck this placenta, man. I rode a train an hour and a half to sweep up motherfucking placenta, man. Shit. We gotta lock this bitch up.
What,
Yeah.
One of the things I hate when security guards don't do their job. Like I had a thing recently where there was a crazy guy outside of this comedy club and was scaring customers away. And the security guard goes, there's nothing I can do. I go, what are you talking about? Your job is like to get people. It's like I've had a homeless guy pull a knife on me and the security showed up late. And then the security shows up. He goes, "There's this Russian guy." He goes, "You tell the guy come back. Tell him pull knife again. Tell him." He goes,
yeah.
That's what you need, dude.
Bring him back here. I would love to
like,
see
kill
knife.
him.
Yeah. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that is a
Awesome.
security guard right there.
That's a good guy right
Dude,
there.
I was visiting New York.
yeah.
Remember? It's such a funny story, dude. There's this guy. It was funny to me because I didn't live here, and because he's barking on the corner of Greenwich Village. What's that street? McDougal. And this guy comes up, this crazy looking homeless guy,
Yeah.
and he's got a huge piss stain going down his disgusting sweatpants, and I'm like, pfft. Like I'm like think it's funny, and then he comes up to us and he goes, "Boys' night." What? He goes, "Yeah, boys' night. Just the boys tonight." And I was like, "Hell yeah, brother, boys' night." And he's like, "All right." And he gets out of there, and I'm like, "That guy's hilarious." And he goes, "He pulled a knife on me last week." I was like,
Dude.
boys' night, dude? What the?
He seems like a good guy.
seems
What
like
are
a
you
mensch.
talking about? Let's get his number.
Let's hang out with him, dude. Boys' night.
I'm sure he's got an iPhone,
Yeah, I'm sure.
making a ton of money.
You see a fucking homeless dude. They a lot of them have phones, which I get. I was like, I took a picture and I like looked at this like random Android charging in the thing, and this homeless guy goes, "Hey, that's mine." Oh, shit. I said, "I'm sorry." He goes, "You can take pictures, but don't you touch my shit." I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry."
It's also so funny for a homeless
Yeah.
guy to be like, I know you want a picture of me. I'll do it. Nah.
But it was just crazy because it was just like in the like there's like a what's it called, like a a plug like 8 feet up in the air on the
Oh,
subway
Yeah.
platform, and he's got it in the rafters charging, and I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
He's
they
just charging their phone at the
Oh,
subway
dude,
platform.
I went
should have
and,
been like, no shit, it's a homeless guy. I'm a fucking idiot.
The
But it's like
shit
somebody can
that
say-
happens is crazy with home. I went and saw the tree last night. I went and saw
nice.
the tree, and
Rockefeller?
just fucking saw it, whatever. And
Yeah, I
I'm
should
walking
go.
around. Dude, and across the street, they got like Saks Fifth Avenue and they got all the window displays.
Yeah.
Dude, it was wild to me. We're walking by and like looking at the windows and stuff, and there's just a homeless guy just full out, like camped out in front of one of the windows. Dude, everybody's taking pictures just
Above him.
standing over him. And I was like, this is horrific, dude. This is
So
horrible.
This is like, someone should take a picture of this and put it in some sort of art museum.
Yeah.
The evils of capitalism
Oh my
or something. You're like,
It's
there's
so
a
funny too because
homeless guy and you're like, oh,
you
Skechers.
you can't exploit it if you make it look artistic. You know what I mean? It's like the second you take a picture of a homeless guy, it's like you're a piece of shit. But it's like, and you know, maybe if you draw like a little hat on him or something, it's like that's fucked up. But if you make the picture black and white and say like capitalist, then it's like oh.
Then it's like real.
Yeah.
One guy fell asleep. My favorite though, I want to say this real quick. One guy fell asleep in front of my building one time when I first moved here, and he fell asleep with his pants down in the goat position. So like literally,
his balls.
His balls were so long. I'm walking up. You see ass cheek, pants down. You're looking at the backside of him, and his balls are like almost like a figure eight. Like one ball is twisted on the other, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
God.
Have you ever seen someone shitting?
Yeah. I saw this
Saw
one
a
guy.
lady shitting.
I thought. No, actually, the weirdest thing I saw was somebody. I thought they were just pissing water because I know their diets aren't the best. But I see this guy with his pants pulled down, like mangina-ing. So his dick's tucked between his legs, and then he's peeing against the wall
Backwards.
behind him. Because in my
That's
mind,
awesome.
he's like, whoa, it's a crime to show your penis to people. And I was like, this is way more offensive than you peeing. This is you now tucking and peeing.
Yeah,
it looks like you're peeing out of your
disturbing.
asshole. Yeah.
Show us your cock, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude, I called the police once, like for like a well-being check on someone. It was it was this summer, one of those really hot days, you know?
Yeah.
And this lady and guy were both like passed out on the sidewalk, and people were just stepping over them, like walking by. And it was in the East Village. So it's like, this is, normal behavior, whatever. But they were passed out. It's hot as fuck. The sun's beating on them. I called the police. I was like, hey, I just want to report like a well-being check on these people. Like, I don't know if they're alive even. They look, I'm assuming on drugs, but they might be dead. It's so hot. Dude, the cops could not care.
No.
They were like, are you still there? Can you check their pulse? And I was like, I'm not touching them. I'm already gone. I'm gone. I just want to put a call
feeler
in,
out there. Yeah.
Hey, just a
Did you
feeler.
poke it with a stick? Or
Yeah. They're
Well,
like, can you nudge it with your foot? And I'm like, it? Okay.
Yeah.
There's just
Put their
too
hands in
much.
cold water, warm water, see if they
much.
pee. That's it. Well, it's like
Tickle them with a feather. Put whipped cream on their head and tickle them with a feather.
Put shaving cream in their hand.
they're like, fucking classic. It's a win-win. They're alive and you get a fun little prank.
Dude, one time they tried to do that to me at a sleepover. I'm like the worst person ever to be woken up. I'm like such a bitch. I'm such a cunt. If you wake me up, like I'm like, like I'm just like go full like seeing red. And they did that to me with like the feather, and I just fully woke up. And this is like I'm 12 years old at a sleepover. I fully woke up, and they also like rang this bell or whatever, something to be annoying. And I fully woke up and just started punching one of my friends over and over and over.
Dude, I had that in college. Someone like woke me up.
Psycho.
Someone woke me up with like shaving cream, and it was on like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was on like we're not even drinking. Yeah. And I remember like they woke me up with shaving cream, and I woke up all of them. Dude, I saw red. I just like, I grabbed like one of my buddies, like the first one. He's like, it wasn't even me. I was just like punching him, dude. I was so mad.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what happened to me. I punched my friend Cameron. He goes, it wasn't me.
What would be a funny one is to
send a fucking message.
This is a message to all you other bitches.
Don't ever fuck with me while I'm fucking sleeping.
Well, I was thinking a funny one would be just fully shaving somebody's face. Like somebody who has a beard, they just wake up and they're like, what the fuck?
If they were like shit faced.
Yeah. Like give them like a really nice haircut.
like a Hitler.
Dude, how long would it take to notice? You're just like, what the fuck?
You go through your whole day.
Yeah.
You don't even notice. You don't look at
They're
yourself
like, you're looking
in the mirror.
great.
Yeah, people are complimenting you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dude, I think I got propositioned last night, by the way. I just remembered
By a
this.
gay guy or
by a prostitute.
Oh, nice.
A street prostitute. I was waiting to walk into a bar, and I'm like standing outside. This lady, big, large black woman,
Beautiful.
is like, excuse me. And I was like, I thought she was on the phone, like Bluetooth or something. And I was like, "Oh, are you?" I was like, "Are you talking to me?" And she goes, "Yeah, baby." I go, "What's up?" I thought she needed directions, and she's
Yeah.
like,
Well, she does need direction.
"Yeah, she does. She needs a lot of direction." She's like, "Oh, you need a date tonight, baby?" And I go,
wow.
No.
Ew.
Dude, I walk in. She starts following me
Oh,
in.
dude.
She's like, "Come on, you're cute. I like you." I was like, "I don't."
Dude, I
And
would
then,
love to bring
yeah.
a hooker to like a serious event. Like, you know, one of those things like just there's something about me that loves just being like, fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like my parents have a nice Christmas party, just being like a clear prostitute.
Yeah.
It's like,
Disgusting prostitute.
yes, like 50 years old.
This is
tatted up.
Tasha.
You're
I
putting your
love
arm
her.
around. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"It's more for touching, Michael."
Yeah. I'm like laying out money on the table like with them. I'm like,
Hang on, mom and dad.
372? 70? Are you sure you said 75? I think you said 72.
Hey, bitch, this is what I got. You're smoking inside your parents' house. Just blasting cigs.
She's like, "Can I smoke crack in here?"
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Do you guys get asked for directions a lot?
Yeah. Someone asked
I
me.
was wondering if I was special.
I almost got robbed at that recently. There were some kids.
Whoa,
they
really?
They had masks on, and they were all wearing like masks. Like some of them ski masks, some of them COVID masks.
White guys.
No.
Okay. I just assumed.
Yeah. You're a good guy. You're a good guy for assuming that.
Yeah.
A
I
lot of
assume.
black kids with masks. I feel like black people did not stop the masks.
No,
More so
yeah.
than white people.
No.
I don't know why that is.
But the kids that go, they're like, do you know how to get to Hair of the Dog? I was like, I actually used to live there. So you go right down here and take a left. They're like, can you show me on maps on your phone? I was like,
Nope.
my phone's about to die. I was like, I'll tell you, you just keep walking straight and then you take a left. It's like, I give them exact directions. They're like, yeah, but I think it would really help if we could see it on your phone.
get
And I was
outta
like,
here.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah, in my
Shut
mind, I
up.
was like, is that racist? I was like, nah.
No, they're gonna.
I
Snatch
gave
your
them
fucking
clear
phone.
directions on where to go.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
snatch your phone.
I don't have a phone, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm off the grid, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get asked for.
They're like, now we're just gonna beat the shit out of you because you're lame.
Dude, this guy asked me for directions the other day, and he was French.
Oh,
Did I tell you the story?
no. Oh yeah. Wait, no, tell it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, sorry if I told this already, but it was like, dude, he asked me for directions, and he's like clearly super French.
Yeah.
And then I'm like trying to yell at him in English, and I was like, I took 3 years in French in high school.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, directions, get on a plane and
Yeah,
go back to Paris.
Yeah, French fry. Go back to France, you frog. No, I was literally could have said like 3 words in French that would have communicated what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But I kept being like, go with me, come with me. I can say go with me in
Yeah.
French. And he's
Yeah.
like, and then he goes the wrong way.
Dude, someone asked me for directions recently. I was outside of Grand Central. Or no,
Yeah.
the bus terminal. What's the bus terminal in New York?
Port Authority.
Port Authority. I was outside of Port Authority, and this like family is like, "Do you know where we get the bus to New Jersey?" And I'm
Yeah.
like outside there. I was like, "No, but you know what? That guy would, right?" They're like, "Why would you ask me and not the guy
guy
inside?"
working.
Yeah.
Like,
You
You
should
don't
have that
wanna
point to a
bother him.
homeless guy.
was
Like,
like,
this guy
that-
knows what's going on.
No,
hey,
no,
see that piss on his pants? He knows where to
Yeah,
go.
that's a map.
That's a Jersey guy right there.
Dude, what was I saying? This is totally off topic, but did you guys saw the Kanye thing, right?
What,
No.
his new song?
No, the Klan
New
thing.
album.
No, what happened with the Klan?
Dude, okay, so Kanye just did like an album release party where
Yeah.
he's wearing a black Klan hood.
Is that what that was? I saw the album release thing. I saw
Yeah.
some songs.
And
from it. They
apparently
weren't that
he
good.
said, I just fucked a Jewish bitch.
No.
Which is wait, let me pull this up.
Yeah, I gotta see.
Did you
it.
see? Did you see the interview he gave? I don't even know when it was from, but he's like talking about how he got diagnosed. You know,
Yeah,
his
it's so funny.
bipolar,
It's so
and he's
funny.
like, you know, I had a doctor, the medical community, I had him diagnose me. I think they did it wrong, and I can't say what he was, but he diagnosed me incorrectly. And then there's a pause, and he goes, he was Jewish.
That's all I want
He goes like this. He goes. He has that little hand thing.
So funny, dude.
Whoa.
I will say
Oh
this.
my god.
There's always people saying, oh, you know, black guys can pull off anything and make anything look cool. They can make a Klan hood look fucking cool. It's like literally like the things you think are being possible. You're like, there's no,
skinhead.
yeah, you're like, there's no way that Kanye can make a Klan hood. It looks fucking cool.
Dude, that's like that's a theory about Kanye though. Is like inside his mind, he's made so many things that aren't cool.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like that was where he like took it a step too far. People say with like Trump, like
Yeah.
the MAGA hats. They were like, he's trying to make Trump cool. Like
Yeah.
he's trying to make the
Dude,
red
he
hat
doesn't have to
cool
try. That
for
guy's
the.
fucking
I mean,
awesome.
yeah,
I
obviously,
fucking love that
dude.
guy.
Obviously,
Dude,
20
Kanye
cool
could
as
wear a
hell.
fucking diaper and be like, "This is what we're doing. We're wearing diapers now. It's fucking sick."
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
2024,
yeah,
baby.
Maybe I don't know. The thing is, like, yeah, it is ridiculous because I'm listening to like the songs, like they keep coming up on my TikTok,
Yeah.
videos of the party and like the album release party, and they're not that good.
The songs.
They were like pretty mediocre. I
That
thought.
sucks.
And then all of the comments were like album of the year. Like, like, you have listened to a snippet from TikTok that doesn't sound that good,
Yeah.
and you're like album of the year. I'm like, you're like an idiot. Like
Yeah.
you're like such a drone. Like
Is he promoting it on Infowars? That'd be sick. If
That'd
that's
be
where
so
he
sick.
promoted
That'd
it,
be
dude.
Hilarious,
awesome,
dude.
dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was and also it's like one of those things too. It's like I think if you're black, you absolutely have the right to be mad at Kanye for wearing a Klan thing. But I think
If you're white, you have to celebrate it.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
But I think it's one of those things too. It's like some people are owning like it's like Outkast would wear Confederate flags, but that was to be like fuck you. So I think if he made a clear message and was like, oh, this is me reclaiming it,
Yeah.
then but you have to like say that, I guess. But it's also like there's
He's
some
too psychotic to ever make a salient point. He's just
That's
a
a good
crazy
point.
person.
But performance art's always like I've always like left a little room for that because it's like I mean Manson would wear like Marilyn Manson, great guy.
Oh, I was gonna say Charles Manson.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
But he would
He's
wear
a
like
rapist.
yeah, he would wear like
Crazy.
crazy shit too, and everybody was cool with him wearing like his own version of like a Nazi memorabilia because he's like, no, I changed the. He's not like wearing swastika. He's like, no, it's a different kind of design.
That's
Oh,
what Charles Manson or Marilyn Manson.
yeah,
did?
yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's
It's
so
entertaining
funny.
for me. I'm like visually, this stuff is interesting to see.
Dude, it's also crazy that the rape is the thing that took him down. Not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all like the satanic. Everyone's
Yeah,
like,
they were
he's
trying to
such
get
a
after him
fucking
that in like the
weirdo,
late-
dude.
in the early
Yeah.
2000s, late 90s and stuff. But that was like kind of like that's kind of like counterculture and edgy. It's like
Yeah.
whatever. But raping a person is just a crime.
Hey,
it was funny.
Hey, it's not mainstream. It is rape is counterculture. It is not.
I did try to do a bit like that about like the hipster pedophile.
Okay.
He goes, "Oh, you guys are fucking adults."
This is 2008.
That's the whole bit.
Uh,
And it was like, I'm kind of into kids or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
people hated it.
Yeah.
I don't even have a TV.
Well, and the Manson thing was so funny too when he first came out because he was like, there was all these like religious groups protesting him, and he's like, I don't even see the big deal. It's like, why can't we all live in harmony? And you see his concert, he's like, the Bible's garbage. It's
Yeah,
like,
he's like pissing on the Bible,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
the-
shitting on a priest, and you're like, yeah, I guess, man.
yeah, it's like, and I find that entertaining and cool. Like that's fun to watch.
Yeah.
but I get why. But now you're acting like there's no reason for the churches to be like upset.
No,
with
they
you.
should
It's
be
like,
livid.
yeah.
No, but the thing, yeah, that was fun. Jarrett Moore, I'm pretty sure he had a bit about Marilyn Manson when he got accused of rape. That was so
Yeah.
funny. It was like, you go, what, that guy?
he seemed like such a good guy. This is shocking.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
His defense should have been, I could suck my own dick. So why would I be? I have a mouth attached to
Yeah,
my.
exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
Yeah, the devil worshipping psychotic guy.
Who sucks his own dick?
He was lying down with ladies.
He was great,
without
dude.
their
Oh my
permission.
god.
Yeah.
He seemed like such an upstanding citizen. Yeah.
That's
What
why
happened to him? Did he ever like go to court for it?
I have
Did
no
he-
clue. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know. I just know he was accused.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Dunzo, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it was weird. Too.
Canceled.
The sucking dick thing was funny too because I think that was the one thing that like actually was incorrect because that's my favorite interview ever where the person's like, so is it true you got your ribs removed to give yourself fellatio? He goes, I want to be here right now if I could suck my own dick.
That's great.
Which is the greatest shit to ever
That's a
say.
great line.
Yeah,
Hilarious,
That's
dude.
very funny.
Yeah, I'm like that's like we are running out of time.
Yeah, I
so-
gotta go soon.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
What do you guys want to promote?
Rough Week podcast.
Troublemakers podcast out every Wednesday at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff.
Yeah, Rough Week on just YouTube.
YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the 200th episode, by the way.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's crazy. You've been doing this for like 3+ years.
Damn,
Yeah, I know,
dude.
right? You think I have more of an
No,
audience?
that's not what I meant.
No. To be fair, 1 year I did 2 episodes a week, so it's less than.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Well, you're committed.
Wow,
to
so
it.
way longer years then, man.
No, 2 a week.
2 a week.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So it's
God,
been
yeah.
like, yeah.
Not once every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bi-weekly could mean every other week or twice
a
a week.
It's a
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
term.
Dude,
Yeah, but it was
it's
for
a bad
9
term.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, thank you.
I started
and
right after Rogan.
yeah. Peace.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.